Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I know so many of you over on TikTok have been blowing up the comments asking for this. So today, we're finally doing some customer reviews analysis for it. But before we dive into that, be sure to check out this exclusive discount available for it. You'll find it in the description and in the first comment under this video. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details. So, I've been living with this portable power station for a while now, and I figured I'd share what it's really like. This little unit has become my go-to for weekend trips, and for keeping essential gear powered up when the grid isn't an option. A friend would probably call it a reliable gadget, and I'll admit I was pleasantly surprised at how it stacks up. First off, this is not rugged in the sense of a ruggedized field tool. Personally, I'd want a weatherproof box or some kind of enclosure if I'm taking it into dusty, wet environments, because all the ports sit wide open when you're not actively using them. I learned that the hard way during a sudden downpour and had to hustle it back to the truck and dry everything off. It's not something I'd leave unprotected outside for long. I bought 3 of these 300-watt units to compare as a semi-off-the-grid backup for my home internet, sump pumps, and other small surge devices. They're far more cost-effective than some of the higher-end options, and in practice they've proven to be versatile enough for the energy needs I have. The display is straightforward and informative, showing you what's drawing power and where it's going. You don't need an app or a phone to understand what's happening, which I appreciate. It also helps that the power management feels intuitive enough to adjust what you're running to keep things balanced. Charging is convenient because this unit comes with a 2-piece power brick that delivers a solid 59 watts for wall charging. There's also a car cigarette lighter option, which I didn't rely on, but it's nice to have in case you're on the road. The pass-through capability is a real convenience, letting me run things while it's plugged in, so I don't have to stage a separate charging sequence for every device. I did some solar testing with 3 panels, a true 100-watt panel and a couple of 60-watt panels from other brands, plus a different 100-watt model. The 100-watt solar setup charged faster, as you'd expect, and the 60-watt panels still managed to provide usable charging in daylight. The anchor panels were the troublemaker here. They barely charged unless the sun was perfect. In my setup, the EnginStar and the unpack could act more effectively as a UPS, since they offer both the 2- and 3-prong outlets and continuous power delivery, without hiccups when the main supply fluctuates. Real-world use is where this shines, around 6.5 pounds, compact enough to stash in a car, and a 296 watt-hour capacity that can easily keep phones alive many times over, and laptops chugging for several hours. The LCD is helpful for keeping an eye on remaining capacity and draw, which feeds good energy management in the field. It handles a mix of loads well, though the 300-watt ceiling means no microwaves or space heaters, and the cooling fan can get audible under heavier workloads. The charging time is longer than some rivals. If you're after a budget-friendly, flexible power solution for camping, emergency backup, or remote work around the yard, this unit is a solid candidate. It's not a foolproof outdoor powerhouse, but it's the kind of device you'll reach for first when you need usable, portable power without a lot of fuss. So that's the end of the video. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you again very soon.